We are in Blender now with the Mac Mini M4 Pro. And on the last video, I showed how this scene was rendering using 28 gigabytes of unified memory. But the problem is that the Mac Mini has 24 gigabytes of unified memory. So what happens is that the Mac Mini will start using swap. It means that we'll save the memory not in the memory itself, but on your SSD that is way slower than the real memory. But there is somehow a solution for this. So here is the deal. I activated this colored viewport shading. We are now using around 13.5 gigabytes of memory. When I press render and render image, we are going to have a spike of around 28. You see, almost 29. And there is a reason for this, because you are already using 14.5 for this viewport, and then extra for this. So Blender users, you should always turn back to this view without textures, without colors, and etc. And now when you hit render image, take a look here. You are going to see that we are going to the around 15 gigabytes that we used to have when we had the colored viewport. So this scene could easily be rendered with any graphic card with 16 gigs of VRAM. So our dear friend Joseph wrote the following. In some other video, I noticed when using GPU plus CPU, usually not recommended, the memory consumption is way lower than the GPU. Could you reproduce that? So let's do this now. We have here the option to enable CPU together with the GPU. We are now using 5.1 gigabytes, or around 5. Okay, fine. Render. Let's check this here. We jump now to 18. It's higher than we had previously. Let's do the comparison. This is CPU plus GPU, and it took 14 seconds to render. And now we are going to disable CPU and render. We are using 15, not 18 like before, and we rendered in 12 seconds. So performance is even a little bit better here, and also using less memory than together with CPU. So Joseph, thank you so much for your message, and I hope now it's a little bit more clear if it's a good deal to use CPU plus GPU, and I just witnessed that it's not. Thank you so much for your attention, and see you on the next video.